Hello, friends. My name is Brad Beard, owner and winemaker of Mercury Wine, located in beautiful downtown Geyserville, California. Welcome to Happy Hour with Brad, where my brother Grady and we taste some wine, we do some food pairings, but most of all, we try to have a little fun. So thank you guys very much for coming. Cheers. So Grady, how are you doing today? A little hot and sweaty. Looks like Grady's out picking some grapes today. He's having a good time. That's why he's not with us. If you haven't noticed, Grady's not here doing his thing. He's got the day off. I know he's abandoned us in our time of need. Why Grady isn't here? Maybe we'll let him explain if he has a little time while he's down in Rio de Janeiro, just having a little fun, trying to relax before harvest and all that kind of fun stuff here. Grady would normally say something now. Let me go, no way, Grady. You're not supposed to tell him about that until later. Oh, that's a secret until later, Grady. Jeez. God, Grady, we got so many things going on. Stop it. We've got notes right here to read from. All right. So we've got a big show for you guys today. Something that's very exciting, near and dear to my heart, and apparently near and dear to all of your hearts as well, is we do have the brand new Freddie Sparkling Rosé. I will be talking all about that shortly because I don't want to miss out on tasting it for the entire show. As you can see, it's still sealed. That's to keep everybody's lips off of it because we're trying to save enough of it for you guys as well. My gosh, we've got all sorts of great food from the Corner Project. We were choosing the Corner Project tonight because those are our great beer friends that are down on the corner. All sorts of great food, lots of fun beers, and they're carrying the Mercury Sauvignon Blanc right now. So if you want some Sauvignon Blanc instead of some beer, or if one of your friends wants some beer and you want some Sauvignon Blanc, you can run down there. And I think that we're going to be having some smoked pastrami. We're also going to be having, oh my gosh, is it the Meatball Sandwich? And what's the other one there? And the brisket. Yes, we've got the brisket sandwich today. We still ordered tons of food, even though Grady wasn't here. That will be... And look, and we didn't have any vegetables. Actually, Anna, how come Anna doesn't have a microphone? JJ, would you set her up a microphone? No? Yes?
Not this time because we're using it.
Well, all right, fine. All right. Anna made it funny, but you guys didn't hear it. So don't say anything funny, Anna, if these people can't hear it. Oh my God.
They're saying send in screen time.
Send in screen time. Come on in, Danny. All right. So we were just having some fun with a picture of Grady there. So now we got Danny. Hi, Danny.
Well, hello there.
How's things going today?
Fantastic.
Oh, Danny, do you want to put a microphone on?
I gotta get mic'd here.
Well, we're not doing it every week, so we're a little bit slow.
We're a little rusty here.
Slow on getting everything figured out, but that's okay. You got it?
Cheers.
Good to see you, my friend.
You as well. It's been a whole minute. Things are going fantastic.
Oh, it's been a whole month.
All right.
Since we've seen everybody. Everything going good for you? Things going all right?
Things are going fantastic. Yes.
Excellent.
It is a great life, except we are a little smoky here. The Dixie Fire, their smoke is blowing here into Northern California. It's a little scary. We, don't like to see that. We hope everybody in that area is doing good and being safe.
They had plenty of time, so it wasn't. It's horrible what's happened, but going up there. But they had plenty of time, so there's not any tragedies right now.
There's some tragedies.
Are there tragedies?
Yeah,
Oh,
Greenville, evidently, there were some tragedies there. So our hearts go out to them. All right. So anyway, let's have some fun. Oh, by the way, everybody, look at these beautiful tomatoes from my garden.
I think it was 76 kilos.
I got the scale out.
But
I was like, I got to see how much.
There's not any left, is there?
There's tons left.
Oh my God.
Yes, of course.
The garden has just gone full. Grady would say chocolate wacky.
I forgot. I was going to say, hey, cool cats. I was going to try to do the whole Grady thing, rock star, all of that. But, what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Grady's irreplaceable.
I'm not quite sure.
Beyonce's wrong. Grady is irreplaceable.
Awesome.
Yes. All right, what do we got going on here?
Oh man, I was excited about the garden. The garden is just absolutely fantastic, man.
Doing great.
Caprese. You can see our aromas are finally starting to. We haven't made any tomato sauce yet, but
No.
the tomato sauce is coming this weekend. All of our fancy heirlooms are just doing great, and then our little sun golds, which is actually only having on here. Gosh, dang it, that's a big sun
That's a
gold.
big
I don't
sun
think that's
gold.
a
I
sun
don't know.
gold.
These are the Brandywine tomatoes, which is the first time that we have planted them, and they are the size of sun golds, but they turn this beautiful purple red color, and they are delicious.
Oh, can you give us some tasting notes on that?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh. All right. We've got so many things to cover, so you can comment at will, just like Grady, and do your thing. But we've got so many things happening. We talked about Corner Project, our great friends there. We're doing the brisket, we're doing the meatball, and we're doing the pastrami. Oh my gosh. The wine club just shipped out. Our West Coast friends have got their shipments. We were able to do some cool pack shipping to the upper Northeast. There's a new company that's doing that, so I used them as a guinea pig. And speaking of guinea pigs, thank you guys very much for coming. Obviously, we're live. We got folks walking through. You guys take care. So good to see you guys.
Take care. Oh, I have a Freddie.
Yes, Freddie needed to make it. Come on, Fred. He needed to make an appearance because if we don't have Grady, we're going to need a Freddie in here. But while he's giving Freddie some snacks, we've got he holds throughout the rest of the country for. So we're trying to make some special arrangements for Arizona, but and we're also looking at different types of cool pack shipping that we're going to be getting for folks. Because normally we can get most of the country out, but it's been crazy. Monday's looking really good. Hey JJ, we got some folks coming in, and that's probably not a good idea. All right, but anyway. We've got our bottling coming up next week, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. Have we been doing anything about that?
Yes, we've been doing a lot of things getting ready for the bottling.
Have you seen me much lately?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. What? You should say no. Brad.
Oh no, you've been so busy.
You're getting ready for bottling and all that kind of fun stuff. But why don't we go ahead and get that lock in a little shut across there? But I haven't been around a lot. I don't know why you said that. I've been getting all these fantastic wines together. We have got just an amazing bottling happening. A lot of great new stuff going on. I'll start with a little bit of sad news, but not bad news. It doesn't affect when it's probably going to be released. Is the Messenger is not going to be bottled. For those of you that got futures, it's going to be a little bit longer. The glass is not and cannot be available for my bottling, so it's going to be pushed back 4 or 5 months. So the Messenger did get pushed, but I do have glass for everything else, and included in everything else, some of the wines that people have been clamoring for is the Lily 2.0.
Yes.
Our super fantastic friends that have won the blending party twice now. They are blending party piggies, trying to win everything. But their blend is going to be going down the bottling line.
That's exciting.
It is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
So that'd be Crew Lot 11. And then I know I've been talking about it a little bit this last few months, but the Bastard is going to be bottled. And that was on pre-sale or barrel tasting sale of from last year. Futures, thank you, Anna. Thank you. That's the words I was looking for. Brain cells, come back. I'll get rid of them.
There you go. Let him drink a little bit. He'll get right back into it.
Goodbye. Yes. So we have the Bastard is coming back. I'm just so excited about it. I know people are excited about it.
What is the Bastard, in case anybody is watching that doesn't know us, or will watch it on YouTube later?
All right. That's what we call your brother when he abandoned you for our happy hour live show. Or it's one of my fantastic wines that is a Malbec-based blend. Yes. And so it is going to be mainly Malbec. Malbec, the quintessential right in the middle grape. You know, it's not as super sexy, velvety as Merlot and not quite as intense as Cabernet, but it has all those wonderful mid-palate flavors. It is fantastic, and it is coming back. So we're very excited about that. And then the other wine that I've been... I don't think I'm promoting it too much. I'm so excited about it. Poco Dolce is coming. My first little soiree. I'm dipping my toe in the water for. It is a hybrid wine. First of all, it's a Solera, so it's multi-vintages that have been blended together. And then we have it's mainly Tempranillo. That's the other really exciting thing. But it's made sort of like a late harvest, but not. It's sort of like a fortified wine, but not. And it's sort of like a port, but not. So it is a late harvest. It's been fortified and it's reminiscent of a port. It's not as sugary as a port and has just a little bit less alcohol as a port. But since we fortified it, it's not like a late harvest.
It's delicious.
I guess that's
I have had a sneak peek, which of course I better if he comes home and doesn't bring me some, which he has done.
What
he has done. Let's keep it real now. When he goes and makes some fancy wine and he takes it to the tasting room, I'm home, probably working so hard, cleaning, all these things, sweating to the bone, and I'm like, well, where is it? Oh, I didn't bring any home for you. Oh, wah, wah, wah. And then I make him go to the tasting room and go get it and bring me some. But I have had that, and it is delicious, and I can't wait because it's been so long since you've done that style of wine. Well, you've never done that style, but...
My fortified.
Yes.
And not my like a port. Come on, Fred. Come on. Up. There we go. So it has been a little while. I did do a little... I tried to do a late harvest Sauvignon Blanc, but it was a failure. So you guys never saw it.
That didn't work out.
No, it was terrible.
Hey, sometimes that happens. Not every swing is a hit.
What? That's not true.
According to Brad. I don't know. What do we got going on here?
All right. I'm gonna talk a little bit more. There's some more things I need to. What am I supposed to talk about? I think there's a bunch of stuff to talk about.
You want me to leave you be so you can focus?
Yeah.
Sounds about right, huh?
That sounds fantastic.
Get out of here.
And then
out of my hair.
And then maybe send JJ around.
What? I'm being replaced already?
And we'll talk
Sounds about right too.
Yes, JJ's still around.
Oh wait, I got it.
Yeah, leave that for JJ.
Leave this for JJ.
All right, stick it on a tomato. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Here, I'll put it right on top of the sparkling.
It's gonna fall. Don't do it.
There we go. No,
don't do it.
Look.
Grady, stop it.
Boom. Okay. All right. I'm sure I will see everybody in a bit. So you got it.
Perfect. Sounds good. Come on in, JJ. Come say hi, have some fun, all that kind of stuff.
Hello.
Oh, you got to get that on. Okay, we'll let.
Yeah, I gotta.
Do you want me to open this, or do you want?
I don't trust you because you said you were going to shake it earlier. So.
Oh my God! I was going to have him teach you how to open champagne, and I was going to shake the bottle. Oh,
I don't think it was a good idea.
I should have done it. No. Joe, keep your eyes off this over here. I know it looks delicious. It does already. It does look good. We're going to talk to people about it. Good Lord. All right, Joe, come on. All right, Joe's sneaking over. Joe is the... Oh, okay. I'll get you a little glass, my friend. Joe is the champagne sparkling man of the year, and he does happen to like this. So it's awesome. All right, so JJ and I are going to talk about it. We are selling this right now on pre-sale for all of our club members, but we wanted to get you out some tasting notes on it. So... First of all, as you know, what is this? My packaging is super sexy, amazing. You can't go wrong. This beautiful, beautiful dark ruby color through the glass and this super hot pink wing. You want to talk about packaging special and who's making some fantastic wine. Look at this beautiful mousse. So as I'm pouring the wine, the bubbles on top are called the mousse. And I'm not quite sure if you can see it, but it has this beautiful, actually hot pink. It matches the wing. Just beautiful, beautiful bubbles that go along with it. And then to let you guys know, so JJ not only is our audio video master, our technical genius, and great friend, He is now working in the tasting room, doing an absolutely fantastic job for us. A lot of you guys might have been some of the guinea pigs that worked with
Definitely, yeah.
JJ, but he's going to be here quite often in the tasting room, helping out with tasting as well. And so I want to welcome you to the team. Cheers, JJ. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Full-fledged super duper workery wine member. All right. I was talking about this wine. This wine, I know how I feel about it. Would you like to describe some of it?
Yeah, sure. So firstly, I know that we had talked about that it's more of a ripe watermelon, but I get pomegranate personally. It's more of a crimson color. And then I think right on the nose, with this one specifically, I get a lot of raspberry, and it follows through with the palate for sure. And especially in the mid palate.
I absolutely get a lot of cranberry in the nose as well. Oh, excuse me.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. And then there's just a little hint of cranberry running around in there. And then on the mid palate, so we have a raspberry cranberry up front, raspberries on the nose, and then we've got up front raspberry to start us out. I'm picking up something a little bit more tart, maybe a little cranberry, and then right after the cranberry rolls into the cherries, and all three of those flavors to me finish it out.
Yeah, I think they all transition really well together. Yeah, for sure. Like,
wow. Let's talk some specifics on this wine. So this wine, just like the 10-year anniversary, we let it sit on the triage. That's where we add a little bit of yeast, a little bit of sugar, so we can get the champagne method going inside the bottle. Went for 2 years. And then we dosage this guy. The dosage for me is where I really get to shine. I harvest my grapes very young, and so they're tart and not quite as interesting. And it takes the whole champagne method to make them more interesting. But we made this in a classic champagne style. So this is a very light flamingo, just like the La Classique. It was very minerally and honestly not as flavorful as the La Classique. And as you all know, I like making classics, but I also still want them to have flavor. But this wine was always intended to be dosaged, where I get to come back in and after we just scourge the wine, I get to add a little bit of wine back in because we lose about a half an ounce of wine per bottle. So I need to put some wine back in. And what we did with this wine is, what we ended up for the dosage is actually quite sexy. It reminds it why it has that beautiful color. So it is the Dark Side, the 2018 Dark Side, which just went out in the wine club. That is what we dosaged it with. So it got just a little bit less than a half an ounce of that. And that's what gave it this super amazing color. And that's why when I'm describing a champagne method sparkling wine, I'm actually talking about a wine that has some cherry and some raspberry and all of those fun flavors because we put that red wine in there and that gave us those wonderful red wine flavors. And if I sound like Bugs Bunny tonight. Did I just say red wine flavors? What is wrong with my W's tonight? I don't know. If Grady was here, I'm sure it would have been okay. But that is the flavor profile. My overall impression, for those of you that have had my sparkling rosés in the past, there is no worry. There is zero disappointment in this wine. Possibly more exciting. I've somehow extracted with that little half an ounce of Dark Side a little bit more flavor out of this. It is a wonderful, flavorful wine, but the overall experience is classic champagne. A little bit of nutty yeastiness on the nose mixed with those wonderful raspberries. Beautiful bubbles. Excellent effervescent. Good acidity. This is where we're going to divert from a classic, big raspberries, cranberries, and cherries running through, but a nice classic clean finish. And if you guys have liked any of my sparklers, I know you're going to like this. And we're leaving this on pre-sale for the next week because I knew I was going to be talking about it today. So if you didn't get the pre-sale for the when you got the club, you can go ahead and do that, and I'm sure Anna can take care of you with that.
Or me, because I'll be around.
JJ, can you take care of that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
I think I can do that. I can handle that.
Anna's got a question and no mic.
It's not a question. I just want to give you a comment.
Use your diaphragm.
John Pincus enjoyed a 13 Heritage Oak with corn chowder last week, and it was really amazing.
Oh. All right, John Pincus. First of all, where were you hiding at 2013
Wow,
Chardonnay?
I know. Whoa.
A Heritage
I didn't even
Oak
know about that.
Chardonnay. So that's the Wente clone from our dry farmed vineyard from way back in the day. And amazing, tasting great, still in there?
Really amazing.
Wow.
So, yay.
Shoot. I wish I was there because I would love to taste that wine. I have not had that in a long time. So holy smokes, that's amazing. All right, let's see. I was going to talk about all of the other wines that are in the club this week, but I have since we have JJ here, I have a fun wine where we're going to see what JJ thinks about our 2017 Messenger. So this is unreleased. We talked about it a little bit about 8 months ago when we gave it to the folks that bought it on Futures or Barrel Tasting, but we have not had it since. So I'd like your opinion on that. Anna, is anybody asking why Grady's not around?
Well, Grady's actually in the chat.
Oh, Grady's in chat.
Of course he's in the chat.
It's weird being on that side.
So, Grady, why aren't you here? What is wrong with you? No, just kidding. I know you're having a great time in South America, having fun, but you're supposed to call in here pretty soon. How about call in about 5 minutes, Grady, after we taste this wine? Why don't you call in, let everybody know what's going on. We'll say hi to you and see what's going on. All right, JJ, so what do we got here?
All right.
Did I change the blend on this wine this year? I think I did. We'll talk about it.
You changed the location too, right?
This is Alexander Valley.
And you were doing Dry Creek before, right?
This is why he's in the tasting room. Excellent. Excellent knowledge. It's huge. No, that's fantastic. Yes. We have moved from our Dry Creek to our Alexander Valley, and that's quite exciting. Actually, should we do a side-by-side tasting?
I think we should. I think that's the way to go.
All right. So on our left is going to be the 16. On our right, it's going to be the 17. And this bottle in front of me is going to be my belly in about a second. As soon as I'm going to pour a little bit of this just to make sure it's ready to go. That's tasting fantastic. Possibly a palate cleanser. So going from sparkling to cab. Yeah, swirl, sniff. I'm going to swirl, sniff. Probably start with the 16 and we'll go from there.
All right. I'll start with the 16.
It smells like Dry Creek. Oh, that smells like Alexander Valley. Actually, what they smell like is Cabernet. All right.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So we can do some general notes on Anna. You get out the tasting notes, the 2016, and see if JJ knows what to talk about over here.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay.
I jest. Everybody knows. Tasting is personal. Personal flavors are what it's about. I'm absolutely kidding because everybody experiences wine differently, but that's what makes it interesting to me. So, what do you get on the nose? What's your initial impressions?
I get.
I was gonna go. Silence. I've heard enough. I've made my decision.
All right. Well, first question of the exam is wrong. I get, I want to say almost a young cherry, like a vibrant, nice, like a very vibrant, maybe a little bit not fully ripened, but just right there in the young cherry kind of thing.
Yep.
Definitely, that's the more of the palate. The nose,
I get exactly what you're describing. I would describe it as an intense cherry.
intense. Okay, yeah.
And I think that's where you were talking about a young
like
cherry
a vibrant,
So if there was a lot of sugar backing this down, it'd be a more relaxed, subtle.
Exactly.
But because it's just a full-blooded cherry with no sugar behind it, that's why I would call it kind of an intense cherry.
Okay.
Which that's a classic flavor profile.
Why are you guys laughing at me?
Sure, we're talking about young cherries.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Anna, you're not allowed to talk.
So we have a crowd of 2-year-olds in our midst right now. Yep.
Yes, and actually we do have to apologize to all of our friends that were going to be coming tonight. I should have said that much earlier. You know, the vid's about a lot of things are going on. We just didn't feel comfortable having it was Danny made reference. It's very smoky here. We just didn't feel comfortable having folks inside right now as things are going about. So we had to tell quite a few of our friends that they couldn't come tonight. So we are really feeling bad about that. So all we have left is our 2-year-olds.
Yes, that's what we could get on such short notice.
Excellent. So we're talking about JJ's Vibrant Cherry. Now what else?
Oh my God.
Young cherry.
Oh, young cherry. But he said Vibrant.
I did say vibrant.
All right. Good Lord.
Do you get a tiny bit of strawberry in the back in the finish? Just a tiny, just kind of makes you feel like you think of it. I don't know.
Yes. But where I was actually going was since we smelled it, we had that intense JJ up front. I was looking for. I was wondering what you were going to say in the mid, but it's okay. So I was looking at the mid palate. So because I like to talk about the front the mid, and then the finish. The strawberries there, they were distracting. I get it, but for me, so. I'm getting a darker fruit right after those cherries up front.
Brady's asking if it's explosive cherries.
We'll discuss those in a minute.
Oh God.
So for me,
I would not describe it as explosive. No.
No. So for me, I'm getting a little bit of plum. Right after those really wonderful cherries up front, I'm getting some plum, and then I'm starting to feel the structure as it's coming across the palate. Do you get that? It's okay if you don't.
I don't know if I get plum, but
okay. Is there? So it's just all cherries on the mid palate,
I think it almost transitions from like a. I don't want to say the word anymore. Young cherry to a more of a it relaxes as it goes through the palate.
Maybe a darker cherry or a black cherry.
Like a black cherry.
So you're getting a more vibrant cherry up front, and then moving into a more of a black cherry, which is a more richer flavor to the finish. So maybe those for me, I'm perceiving those black cherry notes as a plum, and then. Let me see if I can find some strawberries hiding out there on the finish. I can see your description of a strawberry on the finish because with this wine, as it's moving along the palate, there's a lot of structure. There's some wonderful sophistication as it's moving through. What I'm noticing is a nice little bit of acid uptick on the palate. And so that brightens up those cherries for me, which then would actually turn it to a strawberry flavor if we were going to be super scientific about it. So I can see that you're getting that more vibrant cherry after those darker cherries. So you got a bright cherry up front, darker cherries to the finish, and that little uptick. So for me, it's just more of a brighter cherry, but for you, it's a brighter strawberry. And that's totally fine. All right.
young, fresh palate.
That is true.
He's got a younger, fresher palate, which is awesome because he can point out those things to me and then make me look for them. All right, so now we're going 3/4 of a mile directly to the east from this vineyard to this vineyard. So this is our Dry Creek vineyard, and this is our Cabernet vineyard. So I think it smells like a Cabernet.
Wow.
This is a year younger.
Wow. Okay. I don't even.
I'll go for it. So we've got a wine that's about a year younger. 16, 17, no drought situation, no super spikes in temperature, great growing years, a little more richer.
I don't get any vibrant cherry on this one, honestly. It's very rich and it's very like dark cherry flavors for me right away.
And I have to agree. This one has a little bit more of a dark cherry up front. To me, I'm noticing a little more oak, so I'm getting some vanilla on the nose along with the cherries. That might be what's darkening it up. But again, this one had the extra year in the bottle, so those oaky notes are starting to come down behind. This one's a little bit younger. We expect to probably release this in September or so.
I don't know if I'd describe it as vanilla-y, but definitely in that realm of vanilla. But it's not, I guess that's the best way I'd put it. But
all right. You get vanilla on the finish.
A little creamy finish.
A little creamy.
I think it starts in the mid, though. The cream starts to go through the mid to the back palate or the finish.
All right.
So, yeah, I definitely get that.
So for me and you, as I'm listening to you describe the wine, so those richer or creamier flavors that you're getting are actually the oak, and I know what the oak is. So that's the oak, and that is presenting as vanilla. A lot of people present or feel or taste the oak as a vanilla, and so you have that vanilla associated with cream finish to the palate. So this one, the reason why we let it sit a little bit longer is that it was just a little bit more intense, and those oaky notes for me needed to drop out. So I needed that. I still want that vanilla or oaky note in the middle to drop down just a little bit because the fruit flavors are going to come up. Maybe we'll pick up some vibrant cherries. Oh my God, Freddie! Freddie knows where the snack tray is. Good Lord. There you go, Fred. All right. I guess the meat snacks weren't good enough. But anyway, that sounds good. All right, Danny, I'm getting pretty ready for some snacks. Grady, if you want to call in anytime and say hello to everybody, that would be awesome. Thank you, JJ. That was absolutely fantastic. JJ is going to be working more and more here in the tasting room. So when you come in, say hi to him, have some fun, see if he knows what the sister blend is or the father blend, or if he knows anything about the Malbec, and he actually might not. But Grady, you're calling on the wrong line. You should be calling on this line, Grady. Call on this phone because I can't talk on that one. God, Grady, good Lord.
There we go. Here, let me move some of this stuff for you.
Danny, you're back.
I'm back.
Let's talk about the screen time. I know I missed you too. Fantastic.
I was talking to them.
Holy smokes. What the heck is going on?
All right. We got some corner projects here.
Oh, husband whacked him. Hey, Grady, Danny's going to talk about the food for a second. Hang on a second, all right?
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. Oh, my God. I cannot believe you were at the Olympics without me, but hang on a second. Danny's going to talk. Danny's going to talk about his sandwich here for a minute. So what's happening over here, Danny?
All right, so we got a meatball sandwich here. This is all quarter project right down the street. If anybody is
that looks
watching,
like focaccia bread.
It is.
Meatball sandwich on focaccia? Those guys are pretty fantastic.
It is. Yes.
What's that?
This is the brisket sandwich, or brisket burger, technically. It was on a burger bun. I cut it in, a little quarters for you. You gotta take it easy here. And this is the pastrami with a whole grain mustard. It came with a crostini, but I figured you didn't want the crostini, so
that sounds good.
And then a nice little salad.
And does that one come with a knife? Because I don't know if I can shove that
Oh, you can.
I won't.
Oh,
Not
you
on
will?
TV.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to
This
get him
is
a
a
knife.
nationally televisioned project here.
It's not.
Can't be
No.
doing that.
Okay. I have to get him a knife now.
Hey, Grady, did you get these sandwiches delivered? So can you
Oh,
taste these with me?
Yes. Thank you for thinking of me. It was surprising how we got them overnight here in Tokyo. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Oh.
So, I know you're over there in Tokyo. How's it been? Has it been fantastic?
Actually, it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed being locked in my hotel room with everybody else.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic, Grady. I'm sure Grady you're doing that. Now, so you got to explain to everybody why you're in Tokyo right now. What Olympic team are you training right now in Tokyo?
Actually, I'm helping the French onophile team with their nose and their palate so they can take gold this year.
Does that have anything to do with synchronized swimming?
I thought it was underwater basket weaving.
Well, he
Actually,
did get
the
that was the
basket
only college course he got an A in. Oh my God, Danny was
the
calling
basket
you out.
weaving
Yes.
is important. It's integral to winning a medal because they give you points on presentation.
And you are an excellent presenter.
Why, thank you. If you
All
see my Ichiban flower arranging.
So you're working on enophiles.
Basically.
All right, fantastic, great. That sounds great. I'm sure there's been a lot of questions about why you abandoned Mercury in their time of need.
Normally I wouldn't abandon Mercury ever. However, there is a overriding concern that I had to do for you, sir.
No, and I'm just going to go. I've just got to let everybody know. Grady's 6 months pregnant, and he cannot lift any cases of wine right now, so he's bedridden with a baby Huey, and he can't make it in.
We're going to call him Howard the Duck.
Yes, but we all know Grady would have been here no matter what if it was absolutely possible. But he's out actually doing some amazing things for Mercury. He's working on Mercury projects in Tokyo, taking care of all of
I
our
thought he was making beer.
Oh, beer. We have those things happening too.
I wasn't going to tell the people, Danny.
R&D, yeah, R&D.
Beer.
Yes. All right. Hey, Grade. So good to talk to you. Glad that you're alive, and enjoy your day off.
Hey, thank you. It's been super fun. And did you think the nose was particularly different from the 16 to the 17? That was my big question.
Oh.
Was the nose particularly different from the 16 to the 17? I don't think it was JJ's Vibrant Cherry up front.
Okay.
But it was definitely cherry driven. And the reason why his cherry wasn't so vibrant was because there was just the oak. It's 1 year younger. And the oak and the vanilla was right there with it. So the oak hasn't dissipated quite yet on the 17. So that way the cherry would come up. The moon has come up and the cherry's gone down. And that's what would happen. Let me go back into the 17. Is that 17?
This is 17.
Oh, and I've still got some here.
Yeah, what is that?
Now that it's had a little bit of time.
While he's sniffing, I do want to say thank you, Grady, for giving me more screen time. I've been waiting for you to take a day off all this time so I can just be in front of the camera.
No, my pleasure, sir. My pleasure. Your audience actually craves you.
And he wasn't. And Grady was really hard to give up his screen time.
I know this. So I really appreciate that.
I am a bit of a screen hog.
Yes. All right, Smithers. Enjoy your day off. Don't expect me being paid for this. And well, you're making all of us out here sweat to the oldies. But thank you for calling in. I'm so glad you're having fun down in, was it Rio de Janeiro or Tokyo?
Bora Bora.
And I think you'll be back in time for our next show, I'm sure.
I will totally be back by next month. I'm certain of that.
All right. So Grady, the big news that we've all found out today is that Grady will be back by next month.
Okay.
Yay!
Thanks so much, my friend. We will talk to you soon.
All right, homie. Cheers.
Bye, Grade.
Cheers. Ching, ching.
Cheers.
Bing, da, bing. Oh, Mom, what you up to? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Good.
All right, eat. I brought you a knife
man.
and everything, and you didn't even use
I
it.
just went, well, I can't get on the salad because I don't know how I can eat that.
Because it's beautiful.
Oh, man. That pastrami was amazing. Have you had any yet?
Of course. I've been eating it back there the whole time. So
I haven't had their mustard yet. The pastrami is smoked perfectly. I do want to taste the mustard a little bit.
Yeah.
But I just thought that might overpower the wine. Oh. Nice. Heat. Good. Oh, wow. The mustard did not overpower the wine.
No, not at all.
So which wine do you think I should have with the brisket?
The brisket.
The sparkling?
Well, no, because that's mine now. What do we have over here?
I've got
The Freddie Cuvée would go very well with
I'll
that.
give that a shot.
I'm sure. Oh, wow. Here we go, folks.
Oh, my God.
And it starts.
It's not been a stressful day at all. Everything's fine here.
Not at all.
Everything's fine. Nothing to see.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie, oh my God.
All right, Corner Project just knows how to do it, though. Their food is excellent.
I'm going to go in. Oh. That's weird. There was a sharp side to that knife. I was just thinking of getting a little salad.
Okay.
This is going to be a really hard one. Actually, I might just skip that completely because I don't even know how I'm going to get that in. We'll do this. All right, so we'll go straight to the brisket. Smells like brisket. Looks like brisket. Freddie says, I want to taste a little brisket.
Freddie does, yes.
There we go.
That's what I was having. The brisket is excellent.
Some smoky caramelized onions. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, the caramelized onions on that. Really good. And garlic. Roasted
There's
garlic.
some garlic. Extra meaty.
Sorry, you can have your
Probably
glass
good
back.
with my wine.
It probably would. But I was like, hey, you're flapping your lips. I might as well drink his wine while he's at it.
That's true. You're
Yes.
a sneaky one, aren't you?
It's not my first video.
Wow.
It went well.
That was a great call.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
a
you.
beautiful, beautiful pairing. I'm pretty sure that could have gone from Zinfandel to Cab.
I was this close. I was this close to Zin, but
the Freddie Cuvée with that smokiness because it has that. Or no, so the Zinfandel because of the smokiness has that bright, those bright cherries. It'd be nice, but the real pairing is nice. And I was worried that it'd be too smoky.
right.
It
wasn't overly smoky, no.
It's not too smoky for that at all.
All right. And then this is the meatball.
Try the sparkling because I just feel like something.
Oh, Anna says sparkling. Your glass is over there.
Why not? I feel like it could cut through some of that richness.
No one can hear you, Anna.
You know what I'm saying.
Say it again.
She's saying the
Try
sparkling.
the sparkling. It might cut through some of the richness of the brisket.
There you go. See?
All right. JJ, if Anna's not Mike next time, seriously.
It's a reoccurring thing. I mean,
All right. So is a sparkling going to go great with a smoked brisket with caramelized onions and garlic?
I hope everybody else is eating because it's kind of embarrassing just eating online without everybody.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say that Anna was really correct. And for all the opposite reasons of a big, heavy red to pair with it. So you got this nice, bright, fruity raspberry. That's quite nice with it. It pairs nicely with all those umami flavors and the dark caramelized onions. But we have no tannins, so we need acid. And since the sparkling has acid, that works the same as a tannin when you're talking about a rich, fatty dish like this. It's an excellent pairing. And that's why I always say that sparkling goes with everything from breakfast to dessert all day long.
So you're saying we need to have this for breakfast tomorrow?
No.
We're having this for breakfast tomorrow.
We can't.
Yes. Hold them to it. I expect calls. Probably about 9-ish, brunch.
Wow.
Anyway, sorry.
Actually, JJ's not here to validate this situation.
He can be. I can be kicked out again.
The sparkling is actually really enhanced with this sandwich. The raspberries and that cherry strawberry is just getting better and better. with all that rich, delicious, fatty meat in there. Very nice. Very nice. Anna, excellent call. Thank you very much. Did you? Oh, she might have had some of that with it earlier. That's
Well, yeah, Anna and I have already eaten all of this.
She's been
Yeah.
eating all of our goodies back when it was fresh.
Anna and I
delicious.
were having our own happy hour behind the scenes while you guys were having some fun there.
Oh, wow. They would have never known that.
Oh, I put it in chat. It's okay.
They would have never known that based on chat. All right.
All right. So the meatball sandwich, you just got to dive in.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why you're trying to cut it.
Well, it's falling apart.
Well, then get all
It's
up in
falling
there.
apart,
Come on.
just like
Where
you.
you been?
All right, here we go.
There you go.
We're going this.
All right, I'm
meatball
going too.
Sandwich. It's got a lot of stuff going on.
It does.
I'm waiting until you're done so we talk.
You're right. So good.
I'm supposed to eat while you're talking, flapping those lips.
This is
All
what
right.
it's like in the Foxbeard household.
That's some smoky meat.
It is. The meatballs have a good amount of smoke.
Actually, of all three, the meatballs
meatballs
are the smokiest.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm loving it. That is some delicious meatball goodness there.
And the focaccia cooked perfectly. The focaccia?
Say it again.
Focaccia.
Say what?
All right, that's enough.
Okay.
All right. What are we drinking with this? What do you think's
Anna,
going to go?
Since you've been eating this for an hour before us, what goes great with the meatballs? I would have suspected the Zin, but because of the smokiness, I'm thinking something else might be nice.
Ooh, dark side.
Side note, Freddy Cuvée was also fantastic with that, but Anna suggested dark side.
Well, here, give me that one. So I can have.
Try that.
Thank you.
That's
Freddy is
that's really
right
good
here.
Actually, that's really good in a different way. So I want you to actually try it because we don't do a lot of tastings with Danny here, and so it was really nice with that brisket.
Okay, but now with the meatball,
it's really different with the meatball.
Okay,
it really is. I think it goes great with both. So, does Grady not know my phone number?
No, you just never told them.
I did. As soon as he called that phone, I told him to call mine.
He did, and then you answered.
And we talked to him when everything was good?
I think so.
Oh,
if you don't remember.
Wow.
And cut.
Oh, okay. Just making sure you run your toes. These people, you never know what's going on around.
Welcome to my world.
Oh, it's all good stuff. All right. So
okay. So anyway, back the Freddy Cuvée with the meatball. Actually, the smokiness of the meatball, the Freddy Cuvée, especially on the back palate, right about there.
I'm liking it with both.
I
liked it with.
How's the dark side?
All right, you talk while I eat.
Okay, I'm talking. So. Yes, the Freddy Cuvée was amazing. But I want to try some of the dark side. Oh, it's going to be a fun time in the old corral tonight. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that dark side. The dark side's my favorite. It really is. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of my go-to. Other than this. And the rosé. Anyway.
Wow. All right.
And
there's a lot of herbs and spices going in there as well.
Herb.
There was that smokiness of the meat. I like them both. The Freddy Cuvée was really good with this one. I think better with the meatball. I think there was more sophistication.
I just like the dark side. It's so good.
And the dark side is just really good.
It's just really good.
So it's fantastic as well. Yay.
All right, I'm going to go dig into some more of this pastrami, which you were right, which I hate saying that. But yeah, you needed a knife for that, so I'm just going to use my fingers. We're all friends here. Come on.
I was going to go back to the salad too. I just need a little bit of, got to eat healthy,
Okay.
Oh,
little salad
fantastic.
action.
Little side salad. Excellent. Wow, they've done a great job.
A little Italian dressing, but it's not too heavy.
Yeah, they're just amazing folks. And so honestly, if you come down to see us, definitely save a little bit of time to talk to. It's okay. Save a little time to go down and see our good buddies at the Corner Project. They are amazing. They have been our. We've been leaning on them very heavy with Grady's beer project that he's going on because they're beer folks and they know
They've been
all
helping out
the
a
ins and
lot.
outs.
It's
You
been
know,
really
I can
good.
make some fantastic wine. I just want to make sure we can make some fantastic beer. So we've been leaning on them, and they've been doing a fantastic job of helping us. And they're just wonderful people. They're crazy, awesome, good Geyserville folks. So if you haven't had their food, you are missing out. And if anytime you're in the neighborhood, whether you're seeing us or not, you should definitely check them out.
They're good guys or villains, just like us.
That is a fact. All right.
All right. I'm going to let you get back to talk about anything you need to. And then if JJ wants to come replace me again, he can.
Fantastic.
I'm taking my food, though. Bye, everybody.
What?
I'm sure I'll
I was looking at your meatballs.
Story of my life. That's why I married him. Okay. And got it.
Out. All right. Gosh dang it. All right, guys, we got a lot of stuff to talk about to finish up the day. What is happening at Mercury on August? That says July 21st. Hannah, good Lord. Good Lord. Anybody that has been reading our emails lately, Ann and I have been struggling. And it says July 21st over here, but I'm quite confident that, is that August or July? You tried to trick me. And in my state, I was still able to catch it. All right. Hey, we are having a super fantastic event on August 21st. And we're going to have so many people here. We are not going to be able to take our regular guests because we can't give you the right attention. So please do not make plans to come visit us. We've already have it blocked out on the website. You can't make reservations anyway. So please, if you want to see us on the 20th or the 22nd. Speaking of reservations, everybody that's watching knows we're reservation only-ish. We're going to try to take care of if you swing in here and say hi to us, or you're just picking up a wine. But if you're picking up a wine, let us know so we can have it ready for you. And then if you're going to be doing a tasting, please just let us know. It's all about the staffing. It's all about giving you the best experience. So we need to know when you're coming so that we can make sure that we staff properly. So please, please make your reservations. Speaking of reservations, for those of you that will be joining us for the blending party, if you have not made your reservations, your hotel reservations, you need to do it. We've gotten some emails from our friends that are attending. They can't find a place to stay, and if they can find a place to stay, it's very expensive, and they'd rather spend their money on my wine than the hotel room. But we have a fantastic bed and breakfast up in Cloverdale. It's the Wine Garden Inn. It's part of the Kelly and Young Winery, part of the Robert and Young Winery. So blah, blah, blah. Old fantastic wine family's got an inn, but they have one. And a couple of our Mercury Wine Club blending party friends are staying there already. And we're trying to arrange some chauffeuring back and forth from there so that you don't have to try to get your Uber or, figure out who's driving and who's not. So I talked to her 2 days ago. She had 6 rooms left. So if you haven't got your room yet, and you've been looking around and they're super expensive and not great, definitely check out those guys, and we will you'll be able to carpool from there. So that's absolutely fantastic. Blending party, holy cow, all you guys are going to be attending. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to be drinking the champagne. We're going to be tasting last year's crew blend, no pressure, Brian and Aaron. Yes, of course. There's a more. Danny said 3-peat. I was going to go with there's a moratorium on you winning again. Not fair. No, it's always fair because nobody knows what's going on, and if you create a blend that everybody likes, that's what it's going to be. So blending party's coming up. It's going to be at my house this year. Man, it's as everybody that's been to multiple blending parties, it's the easiest to get to. So parking's easy, walking up to the house is easy. It's going to be a great day. For those of you that are going to be joining us, it is a 5-6 hour event. Please, please, please eat a hearty breakfast. We're going to be serving you nibbles throughout the day. We're going to serve you a great early lunch, late. Lots of great things going on, but we want to make sure that we're responsible. So everybody, do your thing. Speaking of responsibility, everybody that is signed up for the blending party, we're going to be billing in a couple of days, but more important than that, please RSVP if you're going to be up here for the weekend and want to hang out with us on Friday night. And as Anna put in the email, we are going to be closing at 6 p.m. sharp because Grady, Anna, Danny, JJ, and I, we all need to get our rest because it's going to be a big day the next day. So all these super fantastic things are going on. Bottling next week. Bottling is just, it's a super scary time because the wines are in jeopardy because you never know what's going to happen at bottling. Something could be horribly wrong. But it's also a very exciting time because so many new wines are going to be coming out. Man, it is amazing. Things are great. Please get reservations to come out because as things go up, as things come down, we want to make sure we take care of you, our best customers, and please don't show up and expect us to be able to take care of you because there's sometimes that we are completely full. But that's what's going on. What a wonderful day. We tasted the new Sparkling Freddy Rosé. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. I've extended the pre-order for another week. What was it, Anna? What was my end date? I don't know. A week from today. We'll call that the end date. That'll be fine. If you're going to come see us, get reservations. Everything's been fantastic. We miss you guys so much. We'll absolutely see you soon. So thank you guys. Thank you. Take care, everybody. Get some Corner Project fruit. It's fantastic.